there was a lot of new technologies, mobile technology. There was some great work this year. But I think at the end of the day, the technology itself never outperformed the idea or outshined the idea. It was how they used the technology to connect with people in an insightful way. So I think that for me was the biggest learning, is that it's about connecting on a deeper level with the audience. I think another thing was also the more women jurors this year.
Yeah, that was quite interesting. They're trying to increase the women jurors it can, because the numbers are quite low. It was up about 30% this year, and it's quite interesting because there was a lot of talk about women in creativity, and also because a lot of products are actually marketed at women, and a lot of people are requesting that women actually work on their brands. So there was a lot of talk about how low the women ratio in the creative field actually is, and how one should, needs to pay attention and maybe address that going forward.
I guess another topic or a theme, and we heard someone coin it or phrase it as nice is the new black. And as always, there's a lot of work for charity and for good causes. And I suppose in the past it's been a bit contentious that, is the work purely for award's sake, or is it really making a difference? And I believe it is. There was lots of amazing work this year for really good causes. And Bono, who was actually awarded this year, in his speech said, he sort of invited the industry to use our voice and make a difference. And I think we forget sometimes that as an industry we have a really powerful voice and have a lot of influence in popular culture and through the media to make a difference where we can. So I think that's not only just a trend within its own category, it's something that's happening across the board. Brands are doing more good. Brands are aware of their role in society. So that was a big part of the work this year.
I mean, another key thing that came out was the power of storytelling, and how you engage in your storytelling, with people on your idea. I mean, whether you do it through music, just through through telling a story, like an insightful, real story.
Real human truth.
Yeah, human truth. There were some really incredible ideas around that.
This year there was, I think, nearly a quarter of delegates were from the client side. So I think I haven't been to Cannes for a few years, and I noticed that it's a much bigger industry event now. It's not just sort of creatives go up to France for a week. It's really important in business, and as you said, guys recognize the fact that to get ahead in business these days, creative thinking is vital. So that was interesting to see as well, how that side of the thing has grown. And Google's presence was unbelievable this year. So they really have tapped into this industry. And
also just being at Cannes is so kind of insightful and inspirational for us, because it's it's like a benchmark of where we're at and where we need to go. And the nice thing, it also acknowledges, and then it pushes you to keep going and just to try and do better, more powerful work.
It makes you fall in love with the industry again. I think that's the best piece. It's just great to be surrounded by all that inspiration and all the great work. So it gets you excited about this business again, which is awesome.